Good evening and thanks for joining us. This is your forecast. First, well, we've got another cold one on tap for tonight as we drop into the mid-20s. We're looking for wind chills to drop into the teens. That's one of the reasons why we sit underneath a hard freeze. And again, not just for tonight, potentially for another night, but at least all the winter precipitation has moved on. I promise though, looking forward, and we're looking long range moving into the weekend, we do warm up. We've actually got a nice mild pattern ahead of us. We'll show you that coming up in just a bit. Local 33 News at 10 starts right now.
Coming up, the very latest on continuing power outages throughout the capital area, and now a gas shortage is leaving some residents struggling to power up their generators.
Plus, more Louisianians can now sign up for a coronavirus vaccine. We'll have the latest mandate from Governor Edwards as vaccine shipments could soon ramp up.
Good Thursday evening. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Chad Sabity.
And I'm Carly Lang. Thank you for joining us for Local 33 News at 10.
We do begin with developing news tonight. Baton Rouge police continue to respond to a quadruple shooting in North Baton Rouge tonight. NBC Local 33's Kennedy Walker joins us live from the scene with the latest on this incident. Kennedy?
Hey guys, authorities say that 3 people were shot and 1 person died en route to the hospital. It was just an hour ago where this street was flooded with police officers handling the scene and a coroner's van, and also dozens of people stood by behind the police tape wondering what happened. Now, this comes after BRPD said January was the deadliest month on record for the parish and 2020 was the deadliest year. There's still no details on who was involved in this shooting and why it happened, but make sure to check back in on our website for more information on this shooting. Reporting live in Baton Rouge, Kennedy Walker, NBC Local 33 News.
All right, Kennedy, thank you. Well, new tonight at 10, the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board has unanimously voted to approve a tax exemption program for Exxon Mobil. This vote clears the final hurdle for Exxon.
Tonight, NBC Local 33's Jonah Gilmore has the update. He's been following this story and brings us the very latest.
It was a unanimous decision. The East Baton Rouge School Board gave the final green light for ExxonMobil's industrial tax exemption request.
The item is approved.
It is such a win-win opportunity.
The ITAP request was already approved by the Metro Council and Sheriff's Office, clearing a $23 million tax break.
It helps the refinery be competitive, it helps our chemical plant to be competitive for future projects, and it brings so much economic development opportunity to the community with direct benefit to our nearest neighbors. That is the commitment we're making with this project.
School board members believe the program is a good idea and will create jobs and bring revenue to the capital city.
When I talk to local businesses, when I talk to a lot of the students that are inside our CTE program, those are the students that are going to be directly hired. They're going to be doing direct hires from North Baton Rouge, which is right now being debilitated by rampant crime that's happening in the area and unemployment. Those are the things that spoke to us tonight.
The tax break lasts for 10 years, something ExxonMobil says is vital for the investment to move forward.
We go now to our management committee and we now put the best economics down on the table, our best foot forward.
Now, with the parish's stamp of approval, the $230 million project goes back to the corporation for a final decision.
We put in there, do we have an ITAP incentive? What is the economics of doing this in the state of Louisiana versus elsewhere?
Jonah Gilmore, NBC Local 33 News.
And officials add that once presented to the Exxon Corporation, they can either accept or deny this project. ExxonMobil leaders here in Baton Rouge say they do expect a final answer by March, but appears to be moving in the right direction.
Turning to continuing coverage tonight, many here in the capital area are still waiting for power to return. Some are now going on more than 96 hours without heat. Entergy and Demco have been sending crews out all week, but it's been slow progress with temperatures still in the 30s. And energy consumption on the rise as everyone tries to keep warm during these frigid temperatures. As of tonight, less than 5,000 homes are still off the grid. Troy Dunbar lives in the Sherwood Forest area. He's been without power since Monday, and he says he wasn't prepared for the cost of running generators this long.
Diesel for our heaters and stuff to run to keep our animals warm and stuff too, it's costing me a lot. It's costing me a lot with gas and diesel. So it's just, it's ridiculous, you know. I didn't think we was going to be out of power this long. I thought maybe a day, but
Dunbar says his family is still feeling the freezing temperatures even with the generator running. And although he's sharing power and food with his elderly neighbors, he's worried about their safety.
So much concern out there. Of course, we're looking at another night of below freezing temperatures. So if you've not done so already, now is definitely the time to take care of your pipes inside your home. For those whose pipes have already frozen, perhaps it's been a mad dash to get plumbers out to help. Central Plumbing Company says they started getting calls as early as Tuesday morning, and they expect those calls to continue for several additional days. But experts do say there are some simple steps you can take to avoid this costly problem.
You should drip your faucets. You should make sure all your pipes are covered out of the wind, and hose bibs. Be proactive in all of these things, and I would stay proactive at least through the weekend.
Payne adds that if you smell any gas coming out of your pipes, to go ahead and call a plumber immediately to assist. And with these widespread power outages continuing, long lines at the gas pumps have also continued as people look to power up their generators. NBC Local 33's Kennedy Walker spoke to several residents about why they've remained frustrated with an ongoing lack of supplies.
All day, cars like this one have been pulling up to gas stations and leaving moments later after seeing yellow and red bags covering gas pumps reading sorry out of service.
I've been to eight or better gas stations looking for gas and can't find gas.
Gas is in high demand due to the winter storm leaving thousands without power.
It's ridiculous, you know.
Kevin Wright has been without power since Monday, and every day he tries to find a gas station so he can fill up his generator.
I have a mother-in-law at home and she's on the oxygen tank, and I have to run it 24 hours a day.
Some gas stations like Murphy Express on Lee Drive aren't completely out of gas, but they're only selling diesel and premium. Ryan Cotton works there and says she's constantly turning customers away.
We were out of gas probably about 2 days prior to the storm, so we get a lot of people that's already angry because they've been to other gas stations that don't have any gas, and the trucks can't get out because of the ice, so they've been frustrated.
Other necessities like firewood and water have been hard to come by too.
If you don't have enough firewood with these temps again, not even able to burn in your fireplace would be a major concern.
Residents say they're frustrated with the lack of supplies and hope more come soon. Kennedy Walker, NBC Local 33 News.
Well, turning now to the latest on the COVID-19 pandemic, vaccine shipments are now being held up by the winter weather. That's the latest from Governor John Bel Edwards today. But Edwards says he is hopeful those shipments will soon increase, and he is expanding who is now eligible to receive the vaccine. NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha tells us who is now in that new group.
From winter weather to COVID-19, Governor John Bel Edwards had lots of new information at his news conference today. One of the most exciting announcements is that a group of 475,000 Louisianans will soon be eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine. This group includes kindergarten through 12th grade teachers and school staff, daycare staff, pregnant women, non-emergency medical personnel, as well as people aged 55 to 64 with at least one health condition as defined by the CDC. Officials hope that getting teachers vaccinated will get students back in the classroom sooner and safely.
If school is in session, then parents don't have to stay home with their kids, and especially K through 12 and in the lower grades, distance learning is not optimal.
For now, Edwards is limiting those vaccinated educators to grade schools only.
It is almost impossible for teachers to remain physically distant from their students. It may be possible in high school. It's much more feasible in college.
Louisiana's Education Superintendent Dr. Cade Brumley echoing the governor's message, saying this was a long-awaited right decision.
We have worked hard as an educational community in our state to educate through this pandemic.
Governor Edwards says this is all possible because the number of vaccine doses coming to Louisiana is increasing. But shipping delays from this week's winter storm will force healthcare workers into overdrive next week to get these vaccines administered. At the state capitol, Abby Rocha, NBC Local 33 News.
We now know Louisiana's federal emergency declaration request has been approved by President Biden. FEMA will now step in to help provide mass care shelters and funding assistance in all 64 parishes following this storm. Turning now to a look at the statewide COVID-19 numbers. LDH is reporting just over 800 new cases today and 15 additional deaths. Now that's based on less than 15,000 new tests, putting the positivity rate at less than 6%. Meanwhile, hospitalizations are down again tonight, getting closer to the 800 mark, last seen in mid-November. About 130 of those patients are on ventilators. East Baton Rouge Parish is currently listed in the high-risk category for community risk, with the latest weekly positivity rate locking in at 5%.
And now a look at the latest vaccination data. About 30,000 new doses have gone out since Monday, despite the winter extreme weather and supply shortages. As of today, more than 540,000 people have received at least one dose. More than 270,000 people have finished their vaccination series completely. And still to come tonight, a successful mission to Mars. We'll show you how Louisiana played a part in today's historic Mars rover landing.
And we'll take a look at this warm weather sports park coming soon to South Louisiana. That's later in this week's Destination Louisiana.